All right. G'day, Frank. How you going?
James, good to see you, mate. How you going? Well?
Yeah, I'm well, thank you.
Excellent, excellent. Welcome. Coming in for a health check.
I am, yeah. So this is Frank from Health and Gear that I'm lucky enough to be an ambassador for. So today I'm going to do, not live, but I'm actually going to televise exactly how my health check goes, which basically is going to be a physical check, isn't it?
We have a physical check, and we also talk a little bit about your general well-being.
Yep.
See how you're travelling. Yeah, and it's in two parts where I do the little first bit, and then once we finish with me, we'll have an opportunity to meet our nurse Lisa, and she'll take you through some of the stuff around your cholesterol, your blood pressure, and have a bit of a chat about how you're eating and stuff that you're doing.
Sweet.
Hopefully you get a whole package at the end of how you're travelling, which is what we want to do with our drivers.
That's it. So I have signed a consent form to say that I'm happy to have this televised and everything. So, and the whole reason behind it is I want you people out there to realise how easy and how approachable these people are, and how good it can be for your health, going forward. Because it's something we, as truck drivers, we generally put on the back burner a little bit because we're just so damn busy. So anyway, what do you reckon? We'll get in there and
let's give it a crack.
see how healthy I am.
All
right, let's go.
So Tones, please take a seat.
Yep, no dramas. All right.
Good.
Here we are.
Tones, thanks for taking the opportunity to come and do our Truckie Tune Up. We really appreciate it. Part of our procedure, so if we're going to show our clients how we really go about it. So first thing I'd like to say is that everything that we really do discuss between ourselves is confidential, but I know that you've given up that confidentiality for your fans, which is really good. So to start off with, we normally explain people that we have a form here on the table around consent. So what I would like to do is take you through it. Most people have a little browse of that, but normally we flip over and we address the summary points, which are really important. So I'd like to take the opportunity to do that with you, if that's okay.
Sounds good.
So you're here, so you give consent that you're going to participate in the Truckie Tune Up by sitting here. The next thing that's really important is you will also provide us with an email address or a phone number so that we can provide you with a copy of the recommendations that come from doing this particular little tune-up check.
Definitely.
Okay, excellent. The next thing is we want you to understand that these are just recommendations, so it's not a medical diagnosis, but it is some information that you could take to your GP if the nurse says, hey, look, I think you need to probably check in on this.
Right.
How does that feel?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Right?
Yeah.
One of the really important parts of the program is it's done in 2 stages. So today we're doing stage 1.
Yep.
And stage 2 will be that in 3 weeks' time, we will give you a phone call from Health and Gear to check in and see how you've gone with your recommendations. Right? Yeah. And it's really 2 parts. One is to check how you have gone, but also to build rapport with someone. And just say to them, hey, we're just checking in, want to know how you're doing. Hey, we might get some good news stories. We might say, oh, we haven't really started yet, or something like that. But the most important thing is to keep the connection going with our client. Yep. The last thing is, by doing the tune-up, you actually get our services. So from OzHelp, who have developed Health and Gear, you'll get continued support from us with regards to services around calling if you need to make a phone call, talk to one of our nurses or one of our support people. Something might be going on in the next couple of months, and you need to reach out. So that
I think the important thing here too is the fact that this is free to all truck drivers and their families out there. So you don't have to just get the health check to get all these services. You can call up the number, send an email to Health and Gear about anything. From physical to mental health. You've got a problem, and it doesn't have to be crisis stages.
No.
It can be financial, relationship problems. You've got a broken your leg and you've got a couple of weeks off work. You can call them up for whatever reason you like.
So it's both in the physical space and also in the wellbeing space. So you might want to change your diet, you might want to have some tips around exercise while you're working, whole variety of things that we've tried, that we've gotten this information from, because when we started the program we did interview 400 drivers and their families, and so we went straight to the coalface to find out what's happening out in the industry. So, and these are the things that people have brought to us, and we're trying to support that.
Beautiful.
Right?
All right.
Good job, Tones. Excellent. The last thing I'd just like to point out is that it is our pilot program. So those 300, 400 people that have helped us, you are also going to help us because some of the information will be used to continue developing the program. So
Definitely.
just if you feel comfortable with that, we can go ahead, right?
Yeah, that's fine. Beautiful.
Awesome.
Sign my life away. See that on camera.
Yeah. So I'll just get some here. We're good. And so to start the program, I was just wondering if you might be able to fill out the opening sheet for us. So
Yep, no
just
worries.
answer these 12 questions.
Beautiful. And there we go.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tones. Very good. So just where you've circled those last few things there, yeah, so those sorts of bit of information will come with your recommendation stuff, so you know we'd get some stuff around that area.
Beautiful.
You'll probably find that stuff on our website as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Awesome. Excellent. Great. Okay, let's get to the third bit. So what we'd like to do now, Tones, is we just want to ask you some 4 questions around your general health.
Rightio.
Okay, and the responses are usually 5 is excellent, 4 is very good, 3 is good, 2 is fair, and 1 is poor.
Yep.
Okay, so
Easy
here we go.
done.
So question 1, in general, how would you rate your physical health?
I would say a 4.
To what extent are you able to carry out your everyday physical activities such as walking, climbing stairs, carrying groceries, or moving a chair?
5. Yeah.
Good. In general, how would you rate your mental health, including your mood and your ability to think?
I'd say 5. Yeah.
That's good. And in general, how would you rate your satisfaction with your social activities and relationships?
Probably good. Yeah, 4.
That's very good, is a 4.
Oh, sorry,
3
good.
is-
Just good, yeah.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so that completes that bit. So
wrapping this up pretty quickly, aren't we?
yeah,
This
yeah,
is good.
we're going good because we do want to keep, you know,
Yeah.
we know that time is important for our drivers. So the more we can keep sort of like rolling along and getting the information.
And Ethan, I think when you're setting up at roadhouses and that type of stuff, it's pretty good to wrap it up fairly quickly, where a driver can just have a 15-minute break, half an hour break, get the check done, and you're going to be good for 6 months after that. Grab a coffee and be on your way.
Yeah, that's right. But we also want the guys to know that if something is going down, that we will still make the time for them. That's really important for them to know that. Okay, so what we'd like to do now, Tones, is we need to get 3 numbers. We need to get your height, we need to get your weight, and we need to get your waist measurement.
Rightio.
Once I get that together, then you can spend some time with Lisa, our nurse.
Cool,
So let's have
sounds
a
good. Alrighty.
Right, so...
This is going to be embarrassing, I think. Yeah, because I look a lot taller on camera. So.
Okay, we'll get you here. We'll just take our little height measurement here. Okay, very good. We'll round up, so give you a bit of confidence.
Yeah, it's still not going to be great though, is it?
We'll give you
should have left my thongs on, I think. I would have given myself another inch.
Then we'll get you on the scales.
Yep.
So if you like, just step up on the scales, Tones.
Alright.
See what that looks like when we're weighing in. Got your fighting weight on. Yep. 3, 1.
I'd probably take off that 100 gram for all this audio stuff, so we'll just round it to 83, I reckon.
83
yeah,
is it.
that
And then the
pretty
last
good
thing
to
I'd
me.
like to do is, I hope you don't mind, you might need to take that little pass up so we can get the full value for money.
Oh, here we go.
So we'll just get a little waistline measurement across the belly button. That's where we measure for blokes.
Righto.
Across the
Do I
belly
suck
button.
it in? Or?
We'd like just a natural hold. And, that's popped a bit. Okay, there you go, mate.
Oh, how's the form on him? Oh, lucky we get along well. You guys won't have to put up with this sort of treatment.
I'd like to just say, that's pretty good, mate. So what I'll do, take a seat, and I'll just grab Lisa, and she'll come up.
Apart from the height aspects, yeah, the rest was pretty good, I think.
Come back, and Lisa will finish off the
Easy done.
program. Right?
Well, thanks for that.
That's good.
Cheers.
We'll catch you on the way out. Thank you.
Beautiful.
There we go.
Hey Tones, I'm Lisa.
G'day, Lisa.
I'm a nurse. How you doing?
I'm doing well, I think.
Excellent.
But I think you're going to tell me either if that's true or not in the next few minutes. So
we'll work it out. So how did you find the first part of the process?
Yeah, pretty good. Simple. You're more or less just ticking boxes, and that's about it. You get your height, weight, and suck in the guts and see how you go. And
that's the big one, isn't it?
Well, I heard it wasn't that big, so I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Nice. So now, did Frank let you know that I'm going to take a little bit of blood out of your finger and check your cholesterol?
Yep, that's fine.
And do your blood pressure as well?
That's sweet.
Happy for that to happen?
I am, yeah.
Okay, perfect.
I'm a little bit worried when she said get some blood because I am not a big fan of needles, but a little pinprick we could probably work our way through, I think.
You've got it down, Pat. No warning that time. Sorry, buddy.
I'm going to start pushing down from here too. Is that how the system works?
As long as you're feeling useful, then you're not going to faint on me or anything like that.
Nah, it should be fine. Just keep poking away. Oh, we're having a win.
Let's see. We'll see if that's enough to get you going.
Righto.
You're very dehydrated, my friend.
Ah, righto.
Okay.
I'll get a bottle of water on the way out, I think. So far my health check's out. I've learned a thing or two.
There you go.
Yes.
So, very dehydrated. That's alright. We'll see how it goes from there. Okay, blood pressure. Now, you just told me that you drank lots of coffee and not enough water.
Yep.
So, there is a little chance that one of your readings may be a little bit higher than normal.
Rightio.
Okay?
This one?
Yep. Okay, just relax it down.
Oh, there we go. I'm starting to feel a couple of little dunk-dunks.
That's good.
Yes!
Really good.
Key to life. Heaps of coffee, no water. No, don't do that. Definitely going to guzzle down some water on the way. And I knew that I was feeling a little bit lightheaded earlier, but we're just busy today, aren't we?
Busy, yeah. And it's really tricky to kind of get it all sorted when you're busy.
But I can tell you, I actually got a cholesterol test about 2 months ago, and I was fine. But for the punters out there, it's as simple as that, isn't it? You click it in, it'll just say if you're in the range or not. I'm tipping that's how it works.
Absolutely
There you
does.
go. Give me my nurse's ticket. I'm sweet at this.
Sweet. So you're all good there. Righty-o, let's have a look over here. So, some questions about sleep, exercise, and diet.
Righto.
Righto. So, in the past 2 weeks, on how many days have you woken feeling fresh and rested? So, the answers go all of the days, most of the days, more than half, less than half.
Probably more than half.
Yeah.
I reckon.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
That's great. In the past 2 weeks, on how many days have you done a total of 30 minutes or more of physical activity?
Does that include work?
Yes, it does.
All
All of them?
of them.
Perfect.
Yep.
So that's anything that gets your heart rate up, makes you puff a little bit.
Yeah, right.
That's good.
Yeah. But I'm that fit, I don't really puff.
You don't
No,
puff?
that's a genuine lie. Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to have a look at this little sheet.
Yep.
In the past 2 weeks, on how many days have you eaten 2 serves of fruit and 5 serves of veg throughout the whole day?
None.
None.
I don't reckon. No, definitely not fruit. And 5 serves of vegetables a day. No, there's no way.
Include salad?
Does 5 different vegetables in that one salad count?
Yep. As long as it's about half a cup.
2?
2.
I reckon, yeah, two for the vegetables, none for the fruit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. So
I'm terrible at eating. Yeah.
here's the next one. So this is what our plate is supposed to look like when we sort things out.
Righto.
So in the past 2 weeks, on how many days has the ratio of everything that you've eaten, so full day again, and drank look like this? So we look at half fruit and veggies, quarter protein foods, quarter grains and other food and your whole foods.
No, not looking exactly like that. No.
Okay.
Far from it. So probably be 3/4 of your proteins with a little bit of salad, and that's about it. So it's probably 7/8 of the protein. So
7/8?
I think, yeah.
Big protein diet.
Yes, yeah, pretty massive. But I mean, my diet's not that great when I eat. Generally speaking, I'll only eat once or twice a day, and it's usually 1 pig out of food, and then that's it. Like I don't snack or anything after that. So, yep, that's pretty well how I do it.
Excellent. Now, do you drink alcohol?
Yep.
Excellent. So, when we look at this one, this is your ratios. So, in the past 2 weeks, how many drinks did you actually have?
Past 2 weeks, I would say 20.
20?
Oh, actually no, I've been pretty quiet this week, haven't I? I don't drink during the week at all, so it's usually I'm one of those people that has a binge on the weekend and might have, you know, 12 or 14 in one sitting at times, depending on work and that type of stuff. So, yeah, I think I had a drink last weekend, but we'll just go generally speaking. Generally speaking, so in 2 weeks I would say, yeah, put it down for 24, so a slab over 2 weeks.
Yep, and sort of in the beer area?
Yeah.
More heavy?
All heavy.
All heavy? Okay, yep. And so, in the past 2 weeks, on how many days did you have over more than 4 drinks? So that's in a day. So that.
So, generally speaking, 2. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So now we're going to have a look at some recommendations that have come up from how you've answered the questions.
Here we go. I don't like where this one's going to go.
Okey-dokey.
This fellow here is going to be. I'm going to hear about this, aren't I?
So no shaking the finger, I promise.
What, the ones that you just stabbed?
That's right.
Oh, your fingers.
No
yeah,
shaking
okay,
my
right.
finger.
Yeah.
So, okay, so what we've got here, Tones, is that highlighted areas are where you are outside of what we recommend.
Yep.
Okay, so when it comes to sleep, talk to me about your sleep habits.
Sleep habits, I basically wake up at about 7, work throughout the day, and I'm usually in bed by 11:30 midnight. That's sort of every day, more or less. Yeah.
So we've got some recommendations in here around the sleep well.
Yep.
So on our website,
Yep.
which is healthingear.com.au, and these are the tune-up tips.
Righto.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'll underline that for you so that you, I'll cross it through it so that you can find that easily.
Yep.
We've also got some eat well tips that'll show you sort of how to set out your meals and what you should be eating more and less of.
Yep.
And when you should potentially be eating as well. 2 meals a day, whilst it's not good because you end up starving and potentially eating too much at probably the wrong time of the day, people do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, just how to set it out so that you're getting everything that your body needs to help you function.
Yep.
On your busy day.
Yeah, well, as we know for the truck drivers out there, it's not as simple as that as times. The way I usually go about, you wake up, you start working, and I generally don't have something to eat till I get out of the city and I'm on my way. So I mean that could be 10:30 in the morning, or it could be 1 o'clock in the afternoon sometimes. So that I know that's definitely one that I've got to work on, and the last probably month or so I've changed what I put in the fridge. So I've got hard-boiled eggs and that sort of thing, and I don't know how good salami is for you, but it's, you know, a little bit of snacky stuff to fill the tummy in the morning.
Yep.
Salami
in the morning.
Well, yeah. There's nothing wrong with that, is there? No. So not so much in the morning, but you know, having some better foods in there rather than just getting your takeaways flat out every day, which has pretty well been my life. Is, you know, KFC or hungry, you know, those types of things getting pumped in the body more often than they should. I know, yeah.
You don't want to see what's going on.
And I'm smiling with the awkwardness of it all because I know how bad it is. So,
and the other two are just in regards to alcohol habits, what's healthy, and all that sort of stuff.
Yep.
So we've got sleep well, eat well, choose well.
Yeah.
Now, did Franco let you know that this is a 3-part process?
Yeah. He said there'd be follow-ups and that type of thing
absolutely.
to see how we're going. So.
Brilliant. So today's touch point number 1.
Yep.
Tomorrow I'll send you a quick text message just to see if you've got any questions or feedback or anything like that. And then on the 7th of June, you'll get a phone call from me, just having a conversation. Again, we'll ask you some questions and seek a little bit of feedback as well.
Yeah, beautiful.
Happy for that to happen?
That sounds good to me.
Perfect. Excellent. So what I'm going to do now is just take a screenshot of these.
Yep.
I'm going to give you the paper copy.
Beautiful.
And a goodie bag.
Ooh,
and
nice.
send you on your way.
Fantastic.
Okie dokie.
So that's how simple it is, guys and girls. And you know, all those health type things are on their website. So even if, you know, something like that you see that you go, I'm similar to Tone there with that, you can jump on the website and have a look at those little tips already. As for the cholesterol and that type of stuff, do you test for diabetes as well?
No,
not at the moment.
No.
But coming up in the future too, this actual truck that we're in is going to be just travelling around The states, Victoria, New South Wales, Queensland to begin with. Does that sound about right?
Hume, I think, is where we're starting.
Yep.
That I know of, and then we'll expand from there.
So yeah, you're going to find that that's going to be available for you to stop when you go to truck stops and those types of things. You get these health checks, and you know, you get a little bit of information to help you live a little bit more healthier and hopefully a little bit longer too. So yeah, that's the aim of the game, isn't it?
That is the aim of
to
the
be
game.
here after trucks.
Absolutely.
All right.
For you, young man.
Thank you very
Cheers,
much.
Tones.
Thanks for having us.
Coming and
Cheers.
doing the tune-up with us.
You beauty. All right, she's all done. Ooh. Ah, well, thanks for that, Lisa.
There's your goodie bag,
Ooh,
Tones.
goodies bag. What have we got in
Thanks
here?
for coming today. Mate, you got a water bottle.
Oh, that's good for Tones. Chucking it away.
Yep. You've got some exercise resistance bands.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. Yep. And there's a magic little toothbrush in there as well.
Fantastic. Alrighty. Well, there we go. Well, thanks for that.
No
you guys,
worries.
you know, if you haven't heard about them yet, check out Health in Gear and improve your life.
Excellent.
Put it as simple
Thanks,
as that,
buddy.
eh? Cheers for that.
Cheers.
We'll catch you later.
No worries. See ya.
Alrighty. Oh, you know when you can feel it going down? Yeah. Yeah, I definitely did need this water. And roll.